We're in a new, strange land. With a brand new attitude, but we still have to get them all. Sorry, they added Pokemon to Netflix. Actually, no, I don't apologize. I hope there's a bonfire nearby. This would be rather unfortunate to, you know. Nope. Ooh. Ah, we could hop. Okay. As it's going down. Nope. Oh, I thought that was like a person. Fruit. In case we get scurvy, I suppose. Ooh, a bonfire. Ain't that a coinky dink? That's exactly what I wanted. We're gonna go to the original bonfire. Or not, well, yeah. Not the original, but, you know, the one we need to go to in order to, you know, level up. If I can get my attunement to 3, I'm just gonna probably swap out and have that. We can have a regular soul arrow, a great heavy, and a heavy. I think that'd be good. You quit looking onward.
Bear, seek the lest this land.
We want attunement, which we can get. And I want heavy soul arrow. And we can repair our spear while we're at it.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead. Almost had me worried, really.
Thank you, man.
I'll be around.
Appreciate it. Hey, you.
I knew you'd be back. Everyone's so... You're my... Thank you.
Let's look at... Where is that place? Hides Tower of Flame. this it? No, this is not. Alright, now remember when I said there was going to be some edits? Well, here's one right now. This commentary is being done in post because it was nothing but me getting frustrated for a bit and learning methods. Now, come here, stupid dog. I've got my dog with me, sorry. Who's a good Ruby? But anyway, what I found out. Now, we're fighting those three soldier things in this particular area. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to learn their strategy, you know, and make sure I can take them out. You know, it's a bit of a, to say it's a bit of a hassle is a bit of an understatement. These guys, probably next to the original center, I think that's what his name is, or the primordial center, the ones you fight right after this one, pretty much, to like the first primal bonfire, or at least the first one I lit anyway. Um, these guys were just a nightmare. Just, well, actually, no, the hardest is the Medusa boss I'm fighting right now. That fights you in a pit of poison that poisons you and heals her. It's terrible, but we'll get there in probably about 500 years, part-wise. But right now, as you can see, I'm changing my equipment up a little bit. Now, what I have found for this particular set of bosses, all right, when you drop down, it helps to be, you know, not be hollow. It helps, or undead or whatever. It helps to be human. That way you can summon. You'll see. We can summon a guy to help, and he's a cleric, so he's going to be shooting like soul arrows and stuff. And he is a great distraction, especially for my guy. Now, if I'm a sorcerer, so he provides a good distraction for me to cast sorcery. But if you want him to stay back, you could actually, if you're a warrior, you could fight him. You know, the three guys. You know, 1-on-1 or 1-on-2, but you'll see. Anyways, you can see I've cleared out the enemies. The enemies, a lot of the time, stop spawning after a while for whatever particular reason. It's actually kind of inconvenient if you want to get souls, but, you know, that's alright. As you can see right now, I'm kind of deciding my inventory at the present moment. I think I am. It's hard to tell what I was doing in the past. At this point, I was just wanting to claw my eyes out because of how ridiculously difficult these guys were. But we're going to go there. Make sure not to fall to my imminent death. Falling to your death is probably one of the most common ways to die in this game. It's actually funny, because you'll just be fighting, you won't pay attention to the edge, and you'll roll right off. That's what happened with the Dragon Rider a few times. But see, right here to the right, we're going to summon the Cleric. Now, when you drop down from the fog, you're going to be fighting one of these guys. Two of them are on a different, like, platform. But you and the Cleric can take this one guy one-on-one. One-on-one, these guys are nothing. It's the fact that they're in a group. Well, in their area swipe attack. But one-on-one, these guys are nothing. And you're going to see here. You can pretty much circle around them. Like a lot of bosses in the Soul series, if you get up at their feet, they have trouble hitting you. And you can see the Cleric is going to shoot his, like, Soul Lightning Arrow, and he's going to shoot the little homing darts and everything. And what we're going to do, we're just going to keep stabbing him. We're just going to gradually take his health while the Cleric will, see, do big time damage. And see, this one's already almost dead. Which is good. Because I hate this guy. Oh god, I hate this guy. And you can see here, his health is just dwindling down. And there's two more left, though. But we took him, I don't even think, I can't tell because I'm watching this in Vegas on the playback, but it looks like I didn't even get hit there. And see, you can also get in a shot or two from above, right here. But you got to come down eventually to help out the cleric. Now they can actually hop up there. That is a big concern. They can hop up there. So you want to be careful. I'm using some stones right now to get my, you know, health on a constant regeneration basis. And I recommend focusing on them kind of one at a time. That way you can kind of take them out. But inevitably you're going to get kind of 2-on-1. I mean, I'm sure people far better than me will, you know, fare much better. But these bosses are certainly irritating. But as you can see, the cleric is doing a good job of fighting the other one. And see, bam, the cleric just took him out. Now it's 2-on-1. 2-on-1 is nothing. One-on-one, these guys are pathetic. Now you do have to be careful. They have quite a range with their weapon. And they can also, they have a jumping attack, so I don't know if he'll get around to using it. Yeah, see? For additional range. But see, the clerics, you know, this is nothing. Once you get them one-on-one, it's just, no, they're not hard. And he should get him, oh, yeah, we got him. See? We got him! It was the greatest thing ever. Forever and ever and ever. But we got him! We took him out. So now we get to go to a new area, which will be, this is like I was telling you right before this original center or whatever. There's a bonfire right up here. If I'll get up there. I'm going to be doing, there's going to be quite a few post commentaries. I apologize. But yeah, I don't want you all, I want you all to see the game, not see me get my ass handed to me a million times in a row. I'll leave in some deaths because some are, like I said, as I said at the beginning of the series, important for certain contexts, like me opening a door and falling to my imminent death. That was kind of like, oh, well, you know, that might be important to show people. But for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it minimum. And let's see. It's hard to tell what I was doing here. I think I got turned around. Yeah, because the bonfire's in here, it should be. I think. No? There's a bonfire right after this fight. There's almost always a bonfire right after a boss. See? There it is. And we took out that boss. There were 3 of them. Were they big bosses or mini bosses? Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I don't know why I rested twice. I think sometimes I forget that just, you know, sitting down once refills everything. Sometimes I forget that. And we're going to be introduced to a few new enemies here in a bit. First we're going to take out the mummy. But the enemies we're going to be introduced in are suicide bombers, because Dark Souls needed suicide bombers. Dark Souls really needed suicide bombers. Also, these guys can now throw fireballs. So yay! But this is almost it for this part. This part will be a little bit longer because of I'm adding the entire post part into it. We'll go here and we'll not go through that. We're going to rest, and that's going to be it for this particular part. I hope you all understand why there's edits. I'll see you in the next video.